In recent years, the Philippines, Indonesia, and Vietnam have felt increased pressure around the South China Sea. These three countries have now come together to create a new security alliance. Their goal is to work together and strengthen their defenses. This move is a direct response to growing challenges in the region. The alliance is more than just a partnership. It is a promise to support one another when facing threats. By joining forces, they hope to prevent conflicts and keep their people safe. All three countries share the same waters, which makes cooperation even more important. This alliance has caught the attention of other nations around the world. Many are watching closely to see how it will shape the balance of power in Southeast Asia. The decision marks a turning point in how the region handles disputes and security. The creation of this alliance shows a new spirit of unity. It is a bold step toward peace and protection in a troubled area. In the sections that follow, we will explore why this alliance matters, the problems these countries face, and what the future might hold. The South China Sea is one of the world's most important waterways. Every year, trillions of dollars worth of goods travel through its shipping lanes. For the Philippines, Indonesia, and Vietnam, the sea is not just a route for trade, it is a vital source of food, jobs, and energy. Beneath the waters lie rich fishing grounds. Millions rely on these resources for their livelihood. The sea also holds valuable oil and gas reserves, which are crucial for the energy needs of these countries. Control over these resources means economic security. Ownership of the sea is also about national pride and sovereignty. Each country wants to protect its territory and determine its future. Losing access to parts of the South China Sea could harm their economies and weaken their control over their own borders. Because the South China Sea is so important, any threat to its stability affects millions. This is why the three countries are determined to protect their interests. The alliance is their answer to growing challenges. China has become more assertive in the South China Sea. It claims almost the entire sea, using what it calls the 9-dash line. This claim overlaps with the territories of the Philippines, Indonesia, and Vietnam. As a result, tensions have risen sharply in recent years. China has built artificial islands in disputed waters. These islands are now home to military bases, runways, and radar stations. Such actions have alarmed neighboring countries and raised fears of conflict. China's Coast Guard vessels often patrol close to other countries' ships, leading to dangerous encounters. The Philippines, Indonesia, and Vietnam have each faced intimidation at sea. Their fishermen are sometimes chased away by larger Chinese boats. Oil and gas exploration projects have been disrupted by Chinese ships. These incidents hurt both economies and trust. Dealing with China alone is hard for any single country. Together, the three nations hope to stand stronger. Their alliance is a direct answer to China's growing presence and actions in their backyard. The main goal of the new alliance is to ensure security in the South China Sea. By working together, the Philippines, Indonesia, and Vietnam plan to protect their shared interests. They will share information, coordinate patrols, and train their forces together. Another goal is to send a clear message to China and the world. The alliance shows that these countries are serious about defending their rights. They are not willing to be pushed around or see their resources taken away. The alliance is also about building trust between the three nations. In the past, differences kept them apart. Now, they are learning that unity brings strength. By understanding each other better, they can work out disagreements and focus on common goals. This cooperation could also encourage other countries to join or support them. The alliance is open to working with others who respect international law and want peace in the region. There have been, many disputes and incidents in the South China Sea. One example is the 2012 Scarborough Shoal standoff between the Philippines and China. Chinese ships blocked Filipino fishermen from the area, leading to a tense showdown that lasted for weeks. In 2016, the Philippines won a case at an international court. The court ruled that China's so-called 9-dash line had no legal basis. Still, China ignored the ruling and continued building on the disputed islands. This really frustrated the Philippines and its allies. Vietnam has also faced trouble. In 2014, a Chinese oil rig appeared in waters claimed by Vietnam. This sparked protests in Vietnam and led to ships actually ramming each other at sea. Indonesia, too, has chased away Chinese fishing boats in its waters, especially near the Natuna Islands. These examples show just how dangerous the situation can become. Each incident increases tension and the risk of a larger conflict. The new alliance hopes to prevent such situations in the future. By acting together, the Philippines, Indonesia, and Vietnam can better defend their territory. Joint patrols make it harder for outside forces to intimidate them. Sharing information means they can spot problems earlier and respond faster. Training together also improves how their militaries work. They can learn from each other's experiences and build tactics that suit all three countries. This makes their forces more effective and ready for any challenge. The alliance also gives them a stronger voice in international talks. When they speak as one, other countries listen. This can help them build support from outside powers, like the United States, Japan, or Australia. Ultimately, the alliance reduces the risk of being picked off one by one. When they stand together, they are less likely to be bullied or isolated. This is the real power of unity in the face of bigger threats. Building a new alliance is not easy. Each country has its own history, culture, and priorities. Sometimes, these differences lead to misunderstandings or disagreements. There is also the challenge of trust, since old rivalries can be hard to forget. China is a powerful neighbor with strong economic ties to all three countries. This means that standing up to China can bring risks, like losing trade or investment. The alliance must find a balance between security and economic needs. There are technical challenges too. Sharing information and coordinating military actions takes time and effort. The three countries must invest in communication systems, joint training, and compatible equipment. Despite these hurdles, the alliance has strong motivation to succeed. The stakes are high, and the benefits of working together are clear. Overcoming these challenges will take patience, but it is possible with determination. The new alliance sets an example for the rest of Southeast Asia. If successful, it could inspire other countries to join or form similar partnerships. The region might see more joint exercises and coordinated responses to security threats. This cooperation could also lead to stronger economic ties. By working together, the countries can develop shared projects in fishing, energy, and trade. This would make the region more stable and prosperous. The alliance may also help reduce the influence of outside powers. When Southeast Asian countries unite, they can set their own rules and priorities. This could lead to a more peaceful and independent region. In the long run, this alliance could help turn the South China Sea from a place of conflict into a sea of cooperation. It is a chance to show that unity brings safety and prosperity for all. The new alliance between the Philippines, Indonesia, and Vietnam is a sign of hope for the South China Sea. By working together, these countries can better protect their land and waters. They send a strong message that they are ready to defend their rights. The challenges from China are real and serious, but with unity, the three nations gain strength and confidence. Their teamwork can help prevent conflicts, safeguard resources, and keep peace in a troubled region. The story of this alliance is just beginning. It will take time, patience, and shared effort to succeed. But if they stay united, the Philippines, Indonesia, and Vietnam can shape a safer and more secure future for their people. In the end, teamwork is the best way to face big challenges. Together, these nations show that cooperation is the key to peace and security in Southeast Asia.